On foot. A great place he ended up. Got a fox. Getting away. Alright, that one's stuck in a rock. Whatever that is, it's kind of stuck.
Here we go again.
What did that? Ah, those shots should not have traveled like that, should they? Something funky happened with them. That last one was fair, but those first two seem to go sailing. Right over him. I don't know why those first couple shots went high. No, you don't. Alright, it was just deep enough. Some of those little streams, she goes to swim. Left wondering, why are you swimming? Just board it. Ah, I just waste a potion. Come on over. Come on out to play. Get out! How you doing? Maybe a little at times, Tyler. It doesn't exactly give me a Metal Gear vibe, but a few things here and there. This is another fox, huh? I need to grab one of those foxes.
Good. I can use this.
What do we need it for? We needed a fox part. Or something. Strider, should we sneak up on one? Maybe take one as a mount? Yeah, I have. Liam, it was suggested the other day, and I'm all about that now. Big bada boom.
Here we go.
You gotta override them first. And then, yeah. You can fire while mounted. Think they'll mind if I ride one of these in? Hound can't enter this location. Fair enough. They don't stay, the override doesn't last forever. Probably shouldn't be bringing the machines into camp.
Curiosities for drones.
Unless they turn hostile.
I found your friends, you know where. They'll be back shortly.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What a relief. You won't tell anyone, will you?
Relax. The matriarchs are up singing the Hymn of Atonement. I think you're safe.
You're right. The hymn atones for all of us. Thank you.
That's not what I meant, but okay.
Look at them in here, can't we? Machine catalog. If we look at Sawtooth's under here, see where their blaze canister is located. A little harder to hit than some of the others where it's on their backside, sticking out. But it's still there. Alright, north to the corrupted zone. We want to go after Tam's ring. Ames ring. Why not?
Some things are beyond our ken. Only God.
It's finicky. All the canisters have an arrow type they react to, but it's not always flame, huh? I have to look again. So, Sawtooth, the blaze canister has tear and fire weaknesses. Whereas this fire bellowback, no wonder I couldn't do much with it. Well, it's blaze canister, you can see where that is, but the body is weak to freeze. Its cargo sack said is weak to everything, but I was having trouble doing any damage. Next time we run into a bellowback, we'll have to mess around some. Tallnex, no weaknesses.
Snow. It's not getting any warmer out here.
Right on, Coin Rocker. I don't know if you looked at the map, but you are, in fact, not the first person from Finland to come hang out here. This water's freezing! Advert, data corruption partial. Get tactile. Fling your G-reader to the garbage maw. It's time to get tactile. How full's your full immersion when object interactions are merely gestural? Be honest. Cutting the head off that Goblin King feels faked when drawing your sword is just another rote gesture. No heft to the blade equals no satisfaction. But be sad no more. Make fantasy come alive with Shardware Tactile Gauntlets. Shardware's patented FlexBack reactive fabric simulates the weight, resistance, and texture of in-game objects, allowing you to interact with your fantasies like never before. Heft of blade? Check. Crack of bone snapped between your fists? Check. Kung Fu punch through ribcage? Check, check, and check. Limited time offer. Pre-order your pair of Shardware Tactile Gauntlets now for guaranteed release day drone delivery and receive an exclusive diamond pommel saber for use in Goblin Nation. Shardware Tactile Gauntlets. Are you ready to use your hands? I am ready. I'm ready for Tactile Gauntlets. The Power Glove 2.0. It's so bad.
Might regret this. Hard to tell the tracks apart. But this was tame. And a boar. I can't override that machine. But if I could learn more about it.
They may call that a silent strike, but how quiet can it be? What happens if you silent strike a grazer? Really? One hit kill on a grazer? Right. The fins are taking over! I think we can handle that. Murder bush. Murder bush tactics. Kind of like an MDK, a little more of an MBK. Murder bush kill. Murder bush kill.
It's not marked. Wonder what killed it. Nothing on the house. Something it ate? Something caught in its throat. Let's see here.
Found the ring.
Yeah, that would be Tame's ring.
Yeah, I hope you found it in his mouth and didn't have to get it from the other end. Other 4 boar skins. We're in an area with a bunch of boar. Let's deal with that. Oh, there's the boar. This sawtooth is really gonna mess things up, huh? Let me tag the sawtooth.
Let's get this over with.
I think I got his tank. Wait for it. That kind of worked. Hey, Charlie Quinn, how you doing? Give me some pods. Give me some pods. Come on, work faster. Oh, that's not fast enough. Charlie Quinn, how you been? Thank you for the host. Welcome everyone. You're getting here with Charlie Quinn. I'm Jay. We're playing some Horizon. We're going a little bit further today. We're supposed to be hunting boars.
I'll find a use for you.
Dino's kind of get in the way. There's Charlie Quinn. What's up? Welcome. How you been? Thank you for that host. What you been playing? What you been playing? Everybody, Charlie Quinn streaming here on Twitch. Please check them out. Think about giving a follow. Where'd all the boar go? You were just playing Horizon. Nice. This is only my 3rd day playing. What do you think of the game? Pretty amazing, right? Definitely beautiful. What do you think of the combat? Just need more boar skin for now. If we can avoid tangling with a whole nother herd. Combat's pretty gnarly at times. It's taken a lot for me to get used to it too. We get a couple extras. Oh man, when some of the bigger things come at you. I haven't even met most of the bigger creatures yet. Sawtooths. I'm not counting the tall necks. The sawtooths are about as big as anything I've encountered. And when a couple of those come at you, it scares the hell out of me. Alright, we're good on our boar skins. Whoever we needed those for. We're going to return to Tame on our way to this corrupted zone, and that corrupted zone should put us on deck for moving into a new area. Tallneck for this area seems to be a little ways out. Maybe we should think about going north before we go west. Got multiple markers. We're on the right thing here. That would be sweet if you could actually ride the tall necks, because if you could ride them over great distances. When you override them, it talks about basically downloading the data from their travels. And you get this wide map. So you know they've traveled over such a great distance, and yet the tall neck really stays within its designated area on a path. If only you could take them for a long ride. That would be pretty cool. You have a bank thing near you, since you like jumping? Oh, I do I? What are we talking about? Banuk. Okay. The Banuk figure. Now, if you haven't played this game, you may not have noticed that this map is not flat. This map is 3D and has a lot of depth, and that Banuk figure seems to be up in the hills. Why not? We're about as close as we're going to get to it for any other reasons. Put a marker on the edge of that. It's a beautiful map. It's a beautiful map. The forest atmosphere is... Yeah!
If I find out more about these machines, I could learn to override them.
Okay. If we can lure one to the bushes and sneak attack it, we can probably just sneak up behind it and sneak attack it. Silent strike. Guess they count as small. Our silent strike takes them out. One of these will probably see us before I get to the other. Who knows? Fire coil. Oh. Ugh. I'll look at these trees for a second. That's some nasty weather. We're going up this way. Maybe? Maybe? This was the edge of the area. Figure is somewhere up here.
I need to keep my kit dry.
You work on that.
Kept you waiting, huh?
Tyler, howdy ho! What's up, man? Put a marker on the far side. Somewhere between here and here, we're gonna find a figure. But I don't like the side I'm on. I feel like we're... Thought I was coming at this in an effective way. I no longer think this is a good side of the mountain to be on. Keep trying to go up. Ow. have a sneaking suspicion we need to be on the other side. Come on. This doesn't feel like an intended climbing mechanic, what we're doing right now. Looks so steep over here. See what she can do with that. Maybe she can go up something steeper than I would have guessed. Hands and knees? I'm up on your hands and knees. Iceman's gone lurk. You're getting some grub, man. Well, this is working a little better than trying to go straight up the cliff face. Looking at it, it felt like this was gonna be too steep, but she doesn't seem to have any trouble. Might want to. Okay. Hey! Hey! This can't be intended. Oh God. There's no area in the game you're supposed to traverse to via skyrimming, but hey, whatever works. Well, that's the rule in Bethesda games, so we can apply it here. But this doesn't feel like a place I'm supposed to be at all. $5 as he bites the big one. I won't take that bet. I won't take that bet at all. He's doing so well just going straight up. And then we got told no. Oh, here it comes. Here it comes. Very twitchy trying to go up over here. There has to have been a good way to get up to the structures that we spotted. This is not that good way. I don't know who recognizes the Metal Gear Kuwabara quote, but in a weird way, even though we're not talking about lightning, that's sort of appropriate here. Volgin used to say Kuwabara, Kuwabara. It's kind of like it was almost like a knock on wood kind of thing. Although it had to do with lightning. Kuwabara, Kuwabara. Let's just enjoy the view. See the fog settled in the valley. Got some good elevation. And I don't feel safe up here at all. Not at all. Doom. All around me was doom. But we came up here for a statue, right? It's just... I think this is the same little edge I was on before. And we've got a rope up there.
Going down fast.
Not that fast. Maybe there's a gentle slope over here somewhere. Though that looks like a slide. It's gonna hurt. One described that spot, didn't they? Isn't that we were told not to go there? Painting set into the cliff face. Here's our way up. Go even higher. Nope. Oh! There goes your ankle. Game over. I think she can really jump to from here. She did. Glad she did. Knowing where you can and can't climb, except for the yellow marked bits or the occasional white ledge, that's kind of tricky. Like that, you can kind of see it's marked. There's a little bit of snow or paint. But I find myself having to trust that she knows what she's going to grab next. Quite often, because I have no idea what she's going to grab half the time. I like climbing in places we're supposed to climb a lot more than just trying to free climb. Ah, look at that, though. The river down in the valley. Be a nice spot for one of those vantage memories. Poop ledges. Is that what they are? Bird poop on the ledges? Could be, could be. Here's our first Banuk figure.
This sculpture must be of Banuk make.
First Banuk figure. Wooden artifact left in offering under a tribal mark, along with a strip of parchment bearing handwritten glyphs. Sets of such artifacts can be traded in Meridian for valuable rewards. That is what they're supposed to be. Fair enough. Tektuk. As the months of my exile turn to years, I've thought long on what kept me from claiming you. Such a call could only be settled in blood by the death of Signac, our chieftain, or my own. It is true I feared this battle and its strength, but not as much as I feared its aftermath, the eyes of Ili, your mother, distant and dead as they beheld the corpse of her mate. This I could not bear, and so I remained silent, ashamed. But fate is cold and cruel, and my fears came to pass despite me. I paint this mark in sorrow, and leave you this offering, though it will never touch the warmth of your hands. You already saw it, but for Banuk, you need to follow the paintings. I will remember that. I actually will. The paintings marked the start of the path and most of the way up. It was certainly better than what I tried to do. Climbing up, what, over here? I was just trying to climb. Almost seemed at times like it could work. But it helps to go the right way when there is a right way. Falcon 9 takes off in 10 minutes. Hey, you know, I'm torn because I'm tempted to see that, but I can watch the clips afterwards. I don't have to see it live. I'd like to go a little more than 10 minutes, although I was tempted to end this stream in time to see that launch. I'd encourage all of you, throw on an extra screen if you're fortunate to have one, and check that out. Let's take a shortcut. Let's hop to this campfire, and we can go return to Tame and head towards this corrupted zone. Scan any new machine you encounter. Some have weapons that can be disabled. Archer Sharp Shot features tear blast arrows amid a powerful blast on impact. I almost bought that bow a couple times. I was wondering what the extra damage was. Sounds like something I want.
Well, I
we
hope
should
you're
buy
looking
that
to
bow.
buy.
Yeah, I might be here to buy.
See anything you like? Sure you do.
Sure you do. I'm gonna peek at his outfits again first. Survivor Heavy. That's got some serious resists. Rigged for endurance and protection against all the elements, this armor is well tested against the extremes of this sacred land. Survivor Heavy. So what it lacks is melee resist. It has fire and frost, corruption and lightning. Bellowback heart needed for heavy silent. Sickness Eater. Corruption protection. That's half our shards. Tempting though. You don't have to get that now, but it is tempting. What are your people who've played the game before? What are your favorite armor types? That's the bow we just read about with the special ammo type. What was it called? Tear something? Best used for long-range combat, but their example video is close-range combat. It's curious. Save. Don't save for the purple versions of all the stuff. Okay, noted. Maybe we didn't need this intermediary upgrade. It wasn't too expensive. 200 shards and some metal burn. But, noted. You went stealth all the way, I crave. I assume there'll be purple versions of all these bows as well. Alright, we'll save up. As for what to sell, well now I'm all torn on what to sell. Sell for metal shards. So if it doesn't say trade, it should be safe to sell. It only says sell for metal shards. Luminous braiding we saw on one of the items. It sure enough shows trading. I should sell some of those
See
mods
anything
too,
you
because
like?
we're gonna be full up on mods real soon. So let's sell the lesser ones.
Well, I'll be off. I hope business picks up.
Thanks. Me too.
Good hunting, I hope.
I've brought you the boar skins and your lucky ring, Tame.
Lucky ring!
Oh, Mother be praised.
And you, of course. Where did you find it?
Halfway down a boar's gullet. Not so lucky for the boar.
I think I'll wear it around my neck from now on.
Very nice. Let's head for that corrupted zone. Finally! The corrupted zone we were heading for 4 hours ago. Let's finally go there. I have so many things flagged. Because this quest lets us... We have to clear 2 corrupted zones, and they might have meant these 2, but they marked 4, and we'd already done 1. I'm trying to get... we're trying to get a set of gates opened up that have been shut for protection because of these corrupted zones. It seems to be that if we demonstrate that we can clear them up, it doesn't seem to matter which 2 corrupted zones we clear. Corrupted grazers. There's our tear blast arrows.
Those machines. You can see the corruption coming off them like smoke. Time to clear them out.
I'm left wondering if we'll be able to, sitting in corruption, or very nearly. Wonder if we'll be able to affect the silent strike. And get our chance to find out. This is a little too close for comfort. One's clipping on another. Trying to get over here to investigate, but... So far, so good. Is it? Vent? Is the launch about to happen?
I've
Yes.
done what I can to cleanse this valley of corruption. Time to see if the Karja fort will let me pass over the mountains. This poison seems almost to eat away at metal. Maybe that's what drives the machines mad. Might find a way to use it someday.
Murder Bush 2, the bush strikes again. Somehow Murder Bush 2 was only rated PG-13. So we've got to pick between directions. On one hand, we're being sent west, and on another, we're being sent north. Look through our journal a little bit. If we were going to the Karja border fort, that's over here. But if we were going after Revenge of the Nora, go meet up with Varl and Sona, it's over to the east. Red Echoes. Past another vantage point and past Thrall's Story. Cauldron, Sigma. I'm told not to go to the Cauldron. Who can resist? And there was Day Tower. Where's Day Tower? Also to the west. Grounds, cauldrons, corrupted zones. Oh, we did have more tutorials. Of course we did, because we picked up new weapons. We had done a couple others, but remove machine parts using tear blast arrows. Freeze robots weak to freeze damage, like tramplers, fire bellowbacks, and rock breakers. Shock machines weak to shock damage, like stalkers and longlegs. We can only have one of these active at a time, so let's not have the tutorials active. Investigate Thrall's Story? Why not? That cauldron is just north of us. On our way to Red Echoes. Yeah, let's go check out the cauldron thing. The cauldron thingy! The atmospherics in the game are real nice. Not necessarily better than some others, like Witcher has phenomenal atmospherics, but the light and the wind and the rain in this game, extremely satisfying.
Sun's headed for the west. Keep my guard up.
So far, so good. It went up. It went up. It went up. That was 3 minutes ago, so I assume you would have told us if something went terribly wrong with the launch. Sounds like it went well. Yeah, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it though? Just kind of. Time for Murder Bush 3.
Being able to...
Big bada boom. That moonlight. Oh, that glow. It's before we go to the cauldron site. Who's over here? Campfire.
You there.
Under-equipped.
I hope you've come to help, because we're getting slaughtered out here.
I don't know. Maybe I came to help.
Thank the sun. You look like a fighter, and that's just what we need. My bung-brain boss gave us the wrong crate of ammo.
My bung-brained boss.
It was marked ammunition, but stuffed with Ridgewood. Without that ammo, we're struggling to fend off Watchers. And worse.
I'll do what I can to help.
Glad to hear it. We need all the...
Alarms! Long leg approaching!
Two arms!
Did you guys see the size of that chicken? Did you guys see the size of that goddamn cockadoodle-doo?
Here comes the long leg!
Oh, hey now. Not sure what to do with this thing yet. Oh. It's coming. I had that tutorial. Shit. I better change my plan here, or this is gonna go very poorly. Not that! Yeah, whistle, that's brilliant. I don't think that quite worked. Maybe I shouldn't have been going. Maybe I shouldn't have been going for the breastplate. Where's my shit? Where's my healing? It's not here, that's for sure. Where to go? You just use the pouch healing, right? Thank you for the breather. Why is that thing being so durable? Was I hitting the tree? It's got multiple arrows stuck in its eye, and yet it was holding together just fine. That was kind of nasty.
Scrappers! This'll put you in your seat.
Welcome back, Vent. It sounds like the launch went well.
Don't ease up! Hold the line!
Hold the line! More out here? Oh yeah. That didn't sound too good for him. What are you doing all the way over here? Ugh. We're so far away from where anything was going down. Right through the tree? Damn.
Victory is ours.
Yeah, and it's all spread out. Everything. Ah, damn. Take a while to find all the bits and pieces.
Hardy little plant. You'll help.
I think I got at least one bit ripped off. No? Remove machine parts using tear blast arrows. Thought I had at least one blaze canister. Something came flying off of that chicken near the end. Long leg. Finesse braiding. Scan it. What did I miss scanning? You know, tutorials need to be active to count. Okay, thank you for saying so. I was wondering that the other day. I said it out loud a few times the other day as I was wondering, but that's kind of rough. I appreciate the confirmation. Kind of helpful to put markers on everything you can gather. Yes, it is. But only the auto markers. Unlike enemies, which we can mark, you cannot pin a tag on something. You just have to be close enough to see it. Tutorials need to be active to count. Fair enough. Lamia, I suggest you you do these things that need to be done.
I've seen machine hunters before, but none like you, Outlander. You saved our asses.
Boss! The Soncors are gone!
What? That's impossible. Unless DeReed took them. When the first wave hit us, one of the men ran off. DeReed. I thought he was a coward. Turns out he's a thief, too.
He couldn't have gotten far.
True, but we're in no shape to go after him.
Then I'll get him for you. But this time, I get paid.
Can't argue with that.
She's a
Bring
witcher.
those Soncors back and you'll get a share.
Under-equipped. I still want to go to the cauldron. Let's see if those overlap. Maybe he ran towards the cauldron. Blanket and a chamber pot. What got marked where, though? Find Dirid. He's maybe nearby. Alright, we'll go find Dirid first. No, he's not that close. That's just the start of the trail. You're trolling me, game. You're trolling me. Let's go to the cauldron first. That's what we were doing. Let's go to the cauldron. Dirid can wait. Get Dirid, he's close. All right. Okay. I can go for that. If you're telling me he's close, don't mix him up now. Don't mix him up now. I already did. We were coming here for the cauldron. If there's one thing this game is good at doing, it's splitting your attention, branching tasks. We've already got his path marked. I just figured if he runs off in this direction, we're going to end up getting caught up in something else. But if he's not actually far, we could tie off this loose end. I mean, who likes loose ends?
Hello, Dirid.
Who
Who are you?
The caravan sent me.
Caravan? What caravan?
The one you sabotaged. You figured no explosive arrows meant no survivors, no witnesses to your crime.
Look, stranger, I have debts. If I don't pay, the Dicers will gouge out my eyes.
It's a trap. Stalker dropped some things, didn't it? I see what it left behind. Good God. It's not closing in. Should have activated the tutorial. There we go.
Gotta follow up.
Yes! Invisidogies! That one was nasty. Well, Doreed.
The caravan. Did they live?
Yes. I got to them in time.
Thank you. As I turn and embrace the sun, may he burn away my sins.
What a waste. At least he died better than he lived.
Tell it like it is. Got the song cores. Can't we hold arrows? Because we're full. All right, that's fine. We don't need to. We don't need more of that for now. Let's take a look at pouches. Dead's cleared. Dead's cleared. Hunter bow quiver. Can afford that. I didn't have the tutorial active, but those special arrows did work. I like that. They dig in, then they explode to send components flying.
Stocking up.
So all these little twigs, even if you picture them as little twigs, like arrow shafts, she's carrying thousands of them. She's got 1,800 Ridgewood pieces stuffed in her pocket somewhere. They don't actually do damage, only a bonus damage if a component is removed. They're pretty essential. So if you're going after certain components, are they one of the better ways to get them? Target them, maybe from stealth. Get those components ripped off right away. Yeah, Wombat, look who resurfaced. Dragoon has returned. We've had a few people return from the Abyss these past few days. It's been very cool.
You're back. And with the Suncors, I see. And Doreed?
A, stalker got him. It wasn't pretty.
And you beat a stalker. That's worth a bonus. Here, take my share. You've earned it. I'll see to the caravan from here. I think the rest of the trip will go smoother.
The attack on the Proving, and especially the follow-up attack, when the gate got broken down by, I don't remember what it was called, but that exact situation arose, Wombat. We had to probably find it in here. It had big turrets. Big ass turrets. What was it? Take a look at this long leg. Weak to shock. Concussion sac. Alarm signal antenna. Weak to different things. Power cell in the back. Weak to shock and tear. And the wings. Disables the charge attack. A lot of detail went into these creatures, not just the visual designs, but conceptually, and which parts of the creatures have which functions. Very cool. But what was it that busted through the gate during that fight? Something else? Doesn't seem like one of the things that's here. It wasn't a Watcher or a Strider. It wasn't a Grazer. It wasn't a Scrapper that busted through, was it? You didn't scan it. Oh, I didn't scan it. Man. Okay. Well, that explains it. Cauldron Sigma. Investigate Drell's story. Unidentified signal. Powerful processing core of unknown design. Source nearby.
The sound of leaves rustling. That's comforting.
Actually, a little surprised I didn't scan that during that fight.
This must be the cauldron Drow was talking about. There's gotta be a way in, somehow.
The Scrapper's moving in on my parts.
Here they come.
Scrapper? Good Scrapper. Man, you don't hit it in a tender spot, it's just not taking any damage. I didn't really mean to alert everyone, I was just frustrated at those arrows. Didn't seem to do anything for that Scrapper. After it went down, it seemed like an easy kill.
Right on time.
This house is clean. Tyler. Arr. Tender spot. Well, yeah, I mean, he took about half damage from that first shot to one of his components. Follow-up shot did about 40% more damage. He was down to about 10% health. And then laying on the ground, a couple arrows to his armor plating did nothing. Nothing. Shellwalker. There's a new one. Shellwalker looks like a crab. Claw disables the range shock attacks. Detach the cargo container by destroying crate holders. Yay! It's a new fake animal! Ah, you love it. Well, I love it.
Or a door. But how to open it?
Good, Lamia. Good. We are going to wrap really soon. I don't know what I'm getting us into here. Maybe it'll be impossible to wrap in a few minutes because we're going in. Explore the cauldron. Here feels like a Andromeda vault on the way in. Even more so. Whoa! That's worse than network cabling on the streets of India. The most tech we've seen in the entire game. Even the other ruins of the metal world wasn't nearly this much tech.
The metal, the light. It's like this entire place is part of some huge machine. But who made it?
A vent. Watchers. Magnetic container rail, maglev conveyance. Yeah, matrixy, it feels a little bit like that.
That thing looks like a triangular pipe.
Damaging a vent creates a stealth area. Vent creates a stealth area.
If I need it.
You don't climb inside it, but the vent creates cover. I feel like we could almost... Whoa! I feel like we could almost get it from here.
Those things are moving towards her. Oh no.
Ignore the Watcher. He's drunk. The one in the hall? Maybe he wasn't even supposed to be there. What is all this stuff? Hey, Soul! Yeah! Soul, thank you. Good to see you. Welcome. Thank you for the cheer and the bits. Everybody, if you don't know Soul Escape, and you should, be sure to check her out and give her a follow. Excellent streamer on Twitch and a whole lot of fun. Soul, what are you up to? Wrong way. We don't really need to create those vents here now, but... You just got home? Are you streaming tonight? We're getting ready to wrap here. I'm doing real well. I'm loving this game. I could spend a whole lot of time in this game. And so we will. We're exploring our first cauldron. Something called a cauldron. Been warned off of coming here. Of course, we came here right away. Welcome aboard. Thank you for the follow. I know you've been hanging out with us already here today, but can we get a greeting for Neum in chat? And, saying your name all right. It's really dark in here. It's kind of scary. That same room? Or are we above it?
That thing near the gap. What does it do?
Magnetic container rail, the maglev conveyance. Network uplink. May be vulnerable to military grade override. Pretty slick. About the maglev contraption that came through. A very spooky place. So those aren't shafts of light coming in from outside. Those seem to be light sources. Tech. What's going on in here?
It looks like those flying machines move components around. Might be able to take me somewhere.
Find a place to grab hold of one of those. Maybe we can jump up to it. Yeah.
Might regret this. That's true. Machines are built in these places.
Oh my god.
But why? And by whom? That's the part of it all.
We
Gotta be.
just passed by something cool too. What up? Hey, Wombat! Woot! You made my vacation more fun! Wombat, I'm so sorry your vacation is coming to an end. But we can still have fun. So, this is incredible. I'm supposed to be. Gee, I'm supposed to be, but
As far as this thing will take me.
I want to go back through everything we just passed. Seemed like there was a lot of stuff going on. What arrows am I using? Why are they so ineffective? Yeah, I probably should have started with this tomorrow. But here we are. It's dropped me over here. We may have to stop while we're still in this place, because we might be in here for a while. Drop to ledge. Climb down. Back up somewhere. Does autosave where you drop from the crate. This might be a good place. This might be a good place to stop. Stuck in a hole. Yeah, you know, I want to take my time exploring this place. So let's do exactly that. Since we've got an autosave, thank you, Neum, for pointing that out. You probably picked the wrong place. Yeah. Yeah. Behind you, wolves! I think we should wrap here. Don't you? Don't you, Aloy? I think we're wrapping here. Let's do that. It's been an awesome day. We had 5 on the schedule. We got 6. Tomorrow's going to be similar. We've got 5 on the schedule. We'll see what we get. This game's, I'm sold. I'm hooked. Hook, line, and sinker. Thank you all for hanging out today. It has been awesome. Welcome everyone new. Let me sort this for a second here. Dagstar, Ruthless Media, Crew, Carlos Angel, Coin Rocker, Magic Fire, Brendy, I Crave, Neum. Welcome aboard. Welcome everyone. I hope you'll join us for many more adventures here. Thank you for the host love today. But thank you for the most excellent company. Much love to the Entropic family, far and wide. Tomalak, perfect timing, right when we're wrapping up. Coin Rocker, I hope you can still get some sleep before the night is out. Let me thank you. Cheers, everyone. Wombat, may your return to work be mild and peaceful. Not too much stress there. Come back and party with us tomorrow if you can. I imagine you're working tomorrow if your vacation's over today. Hey, I guess that's how it goes. S7, cheers. Till tomorrow then. I'll see you all on the other side. Good night. Good night. I bid you good night.